Alright dudes and dudettes, we gotta have us a serious conversation. So as many of yous already know, it was revealed recently that the video game consulting firm, Hit Detection, has been contracted to give counsel on Bloober Hill 2, aka the Silent Hill 2 remake. In fact, they have worked with Bloober Team not only on their latest endeavor, but also on their 2022 release, Layers of Fears. You know, with an S. Now, just like Sweet Baby Inc., Hit Detection is a consulting firm that aids developers with creative design choices, ultimately crafting a more digital inclusive landscape in games. Or, in YouTube terms, they make woke video games. Now, the reason I bring this up is because at this year's State of Play, Sony unveiled a new Silent Hill 2 trailer that introduced audiences to Bloober Team's rendition of the character Angela Orosco, a tragic side character from Silent Hill 2 that was originally hot, but now looks kinda more like Gene Belcher from Bob's Burgers.
This is me now!
Fans of the Hills of Silence series quickly assembled on social media platforms to ridicule the character model for being fat and ugly, while others have claimed that the model actually looks like a 19-year-old girl, which is Angela's canonical age in the game, as opposed to the original character model that kinda looked like a 40-year-old housewife. Now here's the thing. People are whining and crying about the game being ruined, with some of the complaints centering around the gameplay, while others aren't happy with the PS3 quality graphics. But then there's those who are mainly contributing the game's ruination to Angela's non-binary character model. And then you got some people that are even bashing Maria's outfit for not being as sexy as the original, and claiming that these design choices were ultimately influenced by Hit Detection. And maybe they were. I mean, I'm not making the game. I haven't the froggiest fucking idea who's doing what over there, but there's a lot of stupid people out here bashing Angela for being fat, and man, she's not even fat. Dude, her face has a little bit of pudge, but people are out here acting like she's a 1,500-pound beluga wearing multicolored wrist bracelets who watches Hannah Gadsby specials on Netflix. And as stupid as the people are that are bitching about her pudgy face, then you've got these YouTubers that are going and exaggerating the actual, fatness of her face just for their YouTube thumbnails so that they can clickbait everybody into watching their goddamn video. I mean, look at this crap.
Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! I want all of you to look at it!
People's lives are in shambles right now because they made a child rape victim less bangable. I mean, here's the thing, man. Obesity is a common trait among adult child abuse victims. So even if Angela's character model was fat, it's not like it doesn't make sense or it doesn't add to her character. You're telling me it's so far left field for Angela to turn to food in an attempt to forget about being raped and beaten by her father and brother? I mean, women turn to a gallon of ice cream watching romantic comedies on Netflix. I'm just saying, man, if you spent the majority of your childhood as the family fleshlight, you'd probably find safety and comfort in a tray of sweets too. Probably not pound cake, though. But look, don't take my word for it. Let's look at the Silent Hill 2 novelization. Because in the novelization, Angela has been quoted saying,
"How many times have I held the knife to my wrists but hesitated? Stood at the edge of a rooftop but couldn't jump. Swallowed a bottle of sleeping pills only to force them back up again. It's like buying a mountain of candy and forcing myself to devour it all, eating to spit it back out, and spitting it out to eat more. This endless cycle of binging and purging could go on for days."
Now, obviously she's referring to her addiction with attempting suicide, but Angela sees herself as a worthless, ugly person. And in the words of Fat Bastard,
"I can't stop eating. I eat because I'm unhappy. And I'm unhappy because I eat. It's a vicious cycle."
I had one guy on this video that I commented on, he was telling me that Eddie is the fat character, and only Eddie can be fat because being fat is Eddie's story. Angela can't be fat. Obesity is a symptom of stress, and stress is not Angela's story. So Angela can't be fat. Like, fucking really? With everything that Angela has endured as a character, you're gonna tell me she's not stressed?
What are you eating?
Muffin.
A muffin? How can you be hungry? You ate a whole chicken at the stress buffet.
Even the novelization says that she's stressed, and it goes into deeper detail about her stress and anxiety, making her unable to sleep, and ultimately being haunted by drowsiness. Like, these are the people that are telling you this remake is bad. Seriously, like, I've yet to figure out the fucking Silent Hill fanbase. I'm watching this trailer and I'm like, God, you know, they actually pulled this out of their ass. Like, it's coming around, it looks really good. I mean, there was a lot of really good positive things to take from the new trailers, but the only thing anybody can focus on is the fact that Maria's not slutty enough and Angela looks like Colin Farrell's eyebrows playing Kuko the Whale. I watched this one video and I swear to God, I still to this day can't figure out if it was satire or if the guy was fucking serious, but he legitimately was upset that they kept claiming it was a faithful and authentic remake of Silent Hill 2. After showing us James finding the radio in a different spot, like, he was so upset that they had changed something so crucial to the plot of the game, and I'm just like, my fucking mind's blown. I'm like, dude, you're pissed off because it's not a one-for-one fucking remake? Dude, my favorite game in the world is Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. You're getting a hell of a lot more than we fucking got with our remake. And full disclosure, like, I don't care if you love or hate this remake. My job here is not to get you to play it, it's not to get you to love Bloober Team, could not care fucking less. Dude, I don't even like Silent Hill 2. Like, I've never even played the game. If you want to know the truth, Silent Hill 3 is actually my favorite Silent Hill game, and it's a much better game in my opinion. But all I'm saying is, if you want to bash this version of Angela for being ugly, then fine, go ahead, she is. At least this version of Angela has a reason to hate mirrors. They break every time she looks into one. But this bullshit about her being fat has gotta stop. Her fucking model is not fat. So maybe her face makes her look like she could have doubled for Thunder in Big Trouble in Little China. Her body's so thin, she probably weighs the same as a quarter pounder with cheese if she had a yeast infection. Seriously, you gotta stop calling her fat. This isn't the 1950s. Women can weigh more than 100 pounds. Trust me, it's legal now. So what do you think about the Silent Hill 2 remake? Let me know in the comments below if you plan on picking it up, or if James finding the radio in a different spot kicked you right in the vagina too. For more video game news and entertainment, be sure to keep it locked right here at GameSomniac. Bye-bye!